You know, the healing power of art is exactly what a new exhibit in San Francisco is all about. It's called The Black Woman is God: Reclaim, Reconfigure, and Re-Remember. I got a chance to meet the show's curators over at SOMArts in San Francisco. Take a look.
This vibe.
The virtual opening for the exhibit The Black Woman is God at SOMArts in San Francisco was more than a reception. It was a celebration. Hosted by KBLX DJ Nikki Thomas, with opening remarks from San Francisco Mayor London Breed, Black women came together to reconnect with the goddess.
Pay your respects, hold your applause. Abracadabra, Africa, Black woman is gold.
The theme is Reclaim, Reconfigure, and Re-Remember.
Exhibit co-curator Karen Seneferu explains the Black Goddess.
I mean, certainly within the African cosmology, the idea of the Black woman as a divine figure is not uncommon. Certainly before the encounter of European colonization. There's also the understanding that the Black woman in her mitochondria has the only DNA that can give birth to all civilization. So I wanted to create an exhibition that acknowledged these realities.
This is the fourth year in the series for The Black Woman is God, but 2020 brought COVID-19.
This year was, and continues to be, very troubling and tiring and full of mourning and grief. And the women, the gods, rose to the occasion.
17 Black female artists, some 60 works that reclaim their physical spaces, reconfigure the trauma, and re-remember our gifts to the world.
There's so many stories here, but if you look around this room, you see roads to different family trees. You see roots of struggle and perseverance. You see beauty. You see magic.
As with Lorraine Bonner's tortured yet beautiful nude torso, tattooed with guns and bound in gold, or Karen's graphite mixed media homage to the late Breonna Taylor and George Floyd.
I wanted to anoint them with the gold. Individuals that have created a resistance to the annihilation, oftentimes projected onto the Black bodies.
This particular piece, Arrow of the Intangible Army. If you get closer, you see that she has the spear here. You see the spears behind her. You see city lights. You see spirits. And you also see the divinity that she adds to this queen.
Queens cover the walls, like DJ Maddie Clifford's short film titled God Talk.
Black woman is God, call her Elohim. I ain't came with, we don't speak the same language. I ain't came with, we don't speak the same language.
Lorraine Bonner's piece is one of my most favorite sculptors here in the Bay Area. There's something always very surreal about her work, and she always has moments where the piece is opening up, and in this case, if you go further into it, you see a small Black face.
Artist Paula DeJoie's mixed media collage, She Who Watches Over Those Still Missing, lays a veil of protection over the hundreds of Nigerian girls kidnapped by the Boko Haram, many never to return.
And the central figure is not kind of like a goddess figure or mother figure who's watching over them until they can be returned home.
Paula says the pandemic has given her time to heal.
To be still and be quiet, to meditate and journal and kind of revisit or reconnect with who I am. And the Black Woman is God exhibit gave me a venue to put some of this healing work so other people can share it.
We pledge allegiance to the spirit of the United States of Maryland and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under the goddess, indivisible, with power, charms, and love for all.
The Black Woman is God, Reclaim, Reconfigure, and Re-Remember will be at SOMArts Cultural Center in San Francisco until December 12th. Then, after that, it will go on view at the African American Cultural Complex until January 21st. And remember, admission is free. For more information, check out their websites. You see them on the screen.